I'm here.
Tasting freedom while he does, then calling back to the top of the stairs, He'll see the sun again for years to come. He's broken out of love.
Welcome everybody to the PWF is War show. I'm the one and only Captain Morrison in the building to do tonight's show. And before we start the show about the gossip, the news about big plans for the Undertaker at WrestleMania, and Del Rio could be heading to Ring of Honor, and Charlotte news. Before we start that, you know the drill. Make sure you, of course, you can follow my personal Twitter, which is Captain3Awesome. You can subscribe now if you haven't already. Click that subscribe button. Spread the word, guys. Tell everybody who hasn't checked my channel out to see what they think. Spread the word, guys. Like, share, tell worldwide. You know what to do. You can tell your friends, your family, your aim, whatever. But yeah, and also you can join my Facebook group, which is Broadcast Wrestling Fallout. It's like a discussion group. It's not just about WWE, it's TNA, Ring of Honor, anything about wrestling. My broadcast videos are in the group, if you missed any. And you can like my Facebook page, which is Broadcast Wrestling Fallout, which are all my episodes are on that page as well. And you can follow my personal, you can follow the PWF Twitter, which is PWF is War as well. So do that now. And, before we begin, I just want to say that if anybody didn't see my video last night, my return video, my comeback video, you can go and check it now. It was about CM Punk news, my thoughts on him signing with the UFC, and etc. And I think it was also about AJ Lee possibly leaving after TLC, and I think it was also McMahon as well about his comments on the Steve Austin show on the broadcast. So if you missed it, if you wanted to know why I have been away from the YouTube world, well, you can go and check. It's near the end of the video where I gave my explanation why I wasn't around. So you can go check it now and see what you've. And so that's for my PWF fans. Welcome new fans. I have missed my subscribers and that, so it's good to be back. I'm happy to be back now for my fans. I did have a comment yesterday that's one of the fans said that they're happy to see me back. It's good to have me back, and it was very nice to see. So anyway, I don't want to get lovely-dovely now. Let's start off. Yeah, we'll start off with the first news today, or the first gossip today. I start with the. What should I start with? I start with the backstage news on why Charlotte, Charlotte from NXT, the daughter of Ric Flair, lost on Raw, and why she lost. It's said on the dirt sheet today. Obviously, you know where I go, Lords of Pain or No DQ or Wrestling Inc. or some of the dirt sheets I go to. So it's not my news, I just want to remind you. So this could be true, could be not, but, that's why it's called a rumor, that's why it's called rumor, and that's why it's not always the rumor's right. But yeah, it said about WWE have planned planned for NXT Women's Champion Charlotte and Natalya to face off in a singles match on Monday's Slammy Awards on Raw, but they changed it to a tag team match. Then finally decided to deciding on going with the singles match due to the awards. They were running low on time, and the decision was made for them to have a quick singles match, which made me scratch my head and thought to myself, they had a great, amazing, the best match, this year in NXT. I mean, they had a long time, the schedule, they had a long time to have a proper match, and it was outstanding. But on Raw, they have like was it a 2-minute match? A minute? I can't even remember. I mean, that was how short it was. I thought it was disgraceful, actually. Why couldn't they have more time? Why not? I mean, there's matches on Raw there wasn't really need to be, like Los Matadores, I think, was on. I mean, who gives a blue hell I'll give the shit about Los Matadores? They're a flop. They were a flop since day one. I mean, who cares? Anyway, I continue. It was on Vince's decision for Charlotte to lose. Oh, well, wow, what a surprise. And there was a feeling that if Triple H had his way, Charlotte would have went over. Well, good for Triple H. He does have a thinking mind. Yes, you could say, she's adored Ric Flair, they're best buddies, Ric Flair and Triple H. That's probably why. But still, it would have been the right decision if it went that way. But that's just my opinion. In the tag match, Charlotte was the one who would have scored the pinfall for our team. When it was changed to a singles match, Natalya reportedly asked to lose the match because she felt it was the right thing. Bravo. You see, that's what I respect, when people do that, when they've been in the business and they say, well, this young rookie deserves to be, go over, I love that, and Natalya to me is like one of those now. She's a veteran now in the business. She's like a trainer to my eyes. And even she thought it was the right idea to have Charlotte to go. I don't see what's the point when Natalya won that match. It was pointless. Why do it? I mean, I don't know why. What like revenge? She didn't. She wanted, she wanted to lose to Charlotte. But anyway. And it said Vince decided against it, and Triple H sort of defended the move. So he had no choice, I guess. He had to, because Vince is the guy to say the last word, and that's it. If Vince says that, that's it, it goes. You can't really change his mind, and that's it. And bringing up the timing issues and saying that in 6 months, when they bring Charlotte again, people won't remember this happened. Wow. Bringing time issues. Well, again, timing issues. Oh, wow. So they preferred have other matches, instead, and not have a Divas match to have a long match. Like, why didn't they have time for that? Why didn't they just go with this match, have it to be a longer match instead of the other matches? I mean, I don't think Raw wasn't even all that great. It's the Slammy Awards don't really excite me anyway. So it just, I don't know. It was really stupid. I think it was. I don't know. I didn't agree. I think they should have had a longer match. I think it could have been a great match. To me, if they had time. In NXT, I mean, their match was match of the year and best match this year. They tell the story and the chemistry. I think that's how Charlotte broke through. I think before Charlotte was a bit, she was okay. She was still, all right. She wasn't that. I mean, when she had that match with Natalya, it just all changed for her. She broke through the glass ceiling. She just changed. I mean, she's just now a really top talent now. She can go. I mean, before she was green. She was pretty green in the beginning, and she's now developed to being a real top NXT, diva now. It could be when she gets to the main roster, or you could say now she has, or whenever she does, or whatever. She will be, but she will be better than a lot of the divas there. I mean, she's better than a lot of divas in the main roster. I mean, just clear the mess out. Take the ones who don't, Like, we don't want to see Cameron and the Bella twins all the time. No, thank you. It just, I don't know. But yeah, that's my opinion. I really think Vince again is, to me, just losing touch. It just shows evidently now. Be fair to Triple H, he wanted Charlotte to win, and he has more. He knows. The present time. He knows. I mean, he works within the NXT, and he's the one. Done NXT so well. You have to thank Triple H for that. But it's just, I don't know. I don't know. It was a wrong decision. It was a wrong decision, and to say in 6 months' time, when they bring Charlotte again and they won't remember this happening, I call that bullshit. People don't have bad memories. I'm a young guy. I'm not going to forget in 6 months' time. Oh, Charlotte. I mean, come on. Of course, I'm going to remember this happened. Of course. How can you not forget? I mean, this was Slammy Awards. How can you forget? It wasn't just people remember this. Look, unless you're about 4 years old or a PG faggot, then yeah, you might forget it. But when adults, you will remember. So I don't believe that. It's like Big Show has an iron contract. Of course we remember he has that. It's like, we don't know. What was that thing? That GM thing in 2011, the anonymous GM. It's like we don't know. It ended up being Hornswoggle when we knew already, and they brought it back. I think one night they brought it back, or second night. I don't think they used them. They didn't use it on Raw, the anonymous GM. So I don't know if they're actually bringing it back next week. So yeah, I'm just thinking stupid by WWE. They think we are stupid, but as a hardcore fan, we're not stupid. So just to let you know, only the ones, dumb twats, those faggots, PG ones, they might, little kids, they might forget, but we adults won't forget, like myself. So how is that possible? But yeah, even Natalia thought, it was right, best for business, that, she will put Charlotte over, and no, Vince is against it. The old man, the grumpy man himself. I think it's time to call it a day for him. It just shows more evidence. He really is losing touch. He's not the same guy as before. He's not the genius as before. It's just ridiculous. That's just stupid. But yeah. Well, that's my opinion on it, guys. I said enough about it. You tell me your opinions on this, guys. Leave your comment down below. Tell me what your thoughts on it. Do you think it was the right decision that Vince McMahon went with Natalia and beating Charlotte? Do you think it was good for business or bad for business? Do you think Triple H was right? Do you think Natalia should have put Charlotte over? And even Natalia said that she would have put Charlotte over, but in the end of the day, it was Vince. Vince has the last say about everything, so he gets it. But yeah, she's a professional, and she did what she was asked, and you have to respect that. And I do respect, the divas, and so yeah. I hope in 2015. I'm just hoping. I doubt it will happen. That the Divas division would get better. We would get more call-ups from NXT, and you would get longer matches, not like 2 minute or 1 minute match. Not time issues and that bullshit. Actually having them have a great match, because I know some of them in the main roster can have really a good match, as good as the guys do. So it depends on the talent, of course, but I think they could. So, and I know actually have a feud. I mean, I don't really see it. I mean, right now, who is really having a feud? Right? I mean, what? AJ Lee and the Pellas? I mean, that's it, really. I mean, I don't know. Just we see what happens anyway. So that's my that's one of the gossip news, rumor today. So let's move on to the second one today. Let me check. Where was think it was about Del Rio. Hang on, where is it? Oh yeah, Del Rio to Ring of Honor. So yeah, and this is of course the say. So it said the Wrestling Observer newsletter reports that Bellator MMA promotion contacted Alberto Del Rio last week when they failed to sign CM Punk to a deal. To a deal. They failed. Well, we know where he went in the end. No word yet. No word yet. Know what happened between Del Rio and Bellator. On a related note, Del Rio will be making his Ring of Honor debut in January 2015. Hell fucking yeah, baby! Oh my goodness! Hell yeah! Yeah, that's really awesome news. Del Rio in Ring of Honor. You can't get better than that. I mean, imagine the matches he could have with the guys there. I mean, wow. Wow. I mean, AJ Styles, if he has a match, you got AJ Styles, you got loads of guys there. I mean, Hanson's pretty good. Jay Lethal. Was it ACH? Cedric Alexandra. Who else? Jay Briscoe. Adam Cole. I don't know. Was it Red Dragon or Tampo Tab? What's the other guy's name? Yeah, that's it. I mean, there's other guys as well. I just can't think of my mind right now. Tampo, Tapasa, yeah, that's it. And there's other guys as well. So I think it's going to be awesome. It looks like the TNA fans are going to be disappointed now. He's not going to TNA, which I actually thought one stage, because he said he was going to sign with another American promotion. I was like, yeah, it's Lucha Underground, and he's going to be the other one. I mean, don't think it was going to be Global Force Wrestling. I don't think it's going to be in time for that. So I thought it's down to TNA or Ring of Honor. But I thought, well, it could be TNA. But I don't know. He's a big player. But he decided to go Ring of Honor. He's a big player, and he's turned down TNA. So, good for him. It's going to be a big draw for Ring of Honor. And it's going to be very good news. I don't know if he's going to be with... if he's going to be having Ricardo Rodriguez as his manager there, or he's just going solo, we'll have to see. I'm looking forward to seeing him in Lucha Underground. This is exciting news. It seems like he doesn't really need the WWE, and he can do it without them, and he can. He's a phenomenal talent. You can say what you like about him. Yeah, he was. I'm not going to say he was my favorite guy in WWE. He wasn't. I thought he was. To me, he was not bad. I liked his ring work more than his speak on the mic and his gimmick. I thought the gimmick wasn't for me. I felt it was boring, but his ring work was tremendous. He had great matches in WWE. I think they pushed him way too quick. I have to say. On that note, I do have to say that. I thought it was way too quick, and I think that's what damaged him. I thought he was a great heel at one stage, but yeah. I mean, they did mess up with him and all that. What happened with the racism thing. I think obviously it was good for Del Rio standing up for racism, and he's lucky he didn't kick his ass. I think his name was Cody or something. And I think in the end he I don't know if he got fired or he left or something. He left after 2 months later or a month later. So that's kind of funny. WWE should have signed to Del Rio more, but no, because he's Mexican. At times I do question WWE, with this, are they a bit racist at times? Because, that's what I'm not saying they are, but, they could be, there is at times when you think they could, you just question them about that, they still haven't got a black champion yet, it's still, you know, and he's obviously he's Mexican. Are they really into Mexicans? No, it's just, I don't know. It just, anyway, I can't wait to see that happen. You know, good for Del Rio. So give me your opinions, guys. If you're a fan of Del Rio, or if you're not a fan, or are you looking forward to seeing him to be in the Ring of Honor in January 2015? Are you going to watch it? Or you're not bothered? Are you going to watch him in Lucha Underground? Are you disappointed that he's not going to TNA now? Just give me your opinions, guys. Leave it down below the comment section and just go ahead. You know, I love the feedback. So if you give me the feedback, I will reply to you. I will read it. So don't think I'm not going to. I will, you know, because you're my fans, right? So that's my opinions on that. The last news today, the last gossip before I shoot off. What was it? Where was it? Lost it. Oh, I can't find it. Great. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I found it. Okay, so there was big plans for the Undertaker at WrestleMania 31. Yeah, so it said, it said on the dirt sheet, obviously, you know, Lords of Pain. As it noted, WWE recently added the Undertaker to WrestleMania 31 promotion material, including a newly painted tour bus, which I did post it on my WWE News and Rumors page about that a few days ago. If you want to check that page out, go ahead. That's separate to this, but if you want to check for any news and rumors, you can check that page if you want. It says the current plan is for Taker to face Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 31. That is still dependent on Taker telling the WWE he will be working the show, but he has not done so as of this week. Wow. Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker say that again. Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 31. Wow. Wow. Damn. But I think it's a year too late, in my opinion. A year too late, or too, you know, they could have done it last year. But anyway, I get more into that in a second. Even if Taker doesn't wrestle, the idea is to use him in some form at WrestleMania because he's still under contract with a 7-figure guaranteed. Oh, right. So you're telling me if he doesn't wrestle, what is he going to do? Please tell me. What? He's going to dress like Kane as a cop at The Undertaker? I mean, come on, please. I mean, if you're not going to, what is he going to be on commentary? I mean, come on. It's The Undertaker. You have to. If he's not going to wrestle at WrestleMania 31, where's the point in being there? Please tell me. What's the point? There's no point. What, you're going to be in the backstage segment? I mean, come on. This is a legend you're talking about. The legend of the business. You know, face of the company at one stage. I mean, come on. You know. I mean, my opinion is just, I mean, I would love to see this match. I think it'd be a great build-up. Could be a great match. Be great promos together. But you just got that feeling last year would have been much better. You know, last year was Brock Lesnar versus. I think they could have let Bray Wyatt ended the Undertaker's undefeated streak. If they wanted to ended it, why didn't they go on with a young gun like Bray Wyatt, like a young superstar, like, you know, for the future? I mean, till this day, I still think Brock Lesnar was the wrong guy. Big fan of Brock Lesnar, but wrong guy. Big wrong guy. You know, I don't see why it had to be him. I mean, it wasn't even a great match, unfortunately. And I still can't believe, you know, it was ended. I still, you know, you think it's a dream, and it didn't happen, but it did. Fortunately, it did. But in my opinion, they should have done it last year. But if it's this year, I think if this happens, don't you think Sting would be a little bit pissed off? Because I'm sure he would like to face Taker at WrestleMania, because he's not getting any younger. He can't wait another year or 2 years or 3 years. You know, Undertaker's what, 49, and what is it? Sting's 55, I think, I presume. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's, I think, you know, I don't know. Maybe you could do a triple threat match: Sting versus Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker, or you could do Sting teaming up with the Undertaker. I know a lot of people want, and versus, you could have done that with having Kane there, and then you could have Kane, Sting, Undertaker versus the Wyatt family. But since the Wyatt family is not longer used or broken up, and Kane's doing his corporate thing, he probably won't work. And I think everybody would prefer Sting versus Undertaker anyway. So I do as well. I think they should do it this year, in my opinion. Because I preferred Sting, if Sting could face Triple H at Royal Rumble or something. But yeah. So yeah, I have to. Wow. But I think it would be great. I think if it still happens, I wouldn't be that but if it happens, that means what, is Undertaker gonna lose again, or is he gonna be like, or is Bray actually Bray's gonna lose a second year in a row? I mean, he lost last year to John Cena, which I still scratch my head and thinking why he did. I felt it was pointless. I mean, you see, John Cena should take notes from Natalya in a way. I mean, Natalya wanted to put Charlotte over. Why didn't Cena ask Vince McMahon? So, well, maybe I should put this Bray Wyatt guy over. He's getting a lot of big pops, and he could be a huge star, and you know, and this and that, and you know, this guy, I think, has the X, you know, factor of it. You know, he has it, but no, he doesn't. And yes, and people say, oh, John Cena doesn't have much power. I'm not saying he runs the business there, but he does have influence there. You have to say, yeah, he is. He's the face of the company. Of course he has. Of course he has some power there. There's no question about it. Of course he does. I mean, it would have been more sense if Bray Wyatt won at WrestleMania last year against John Cena, but it didn't happen. Yes, he did beat him, I think, in the Extreme Rules or something. But what was the point of that? It wasn't. It's just it was gone. And then, we won by what, interference? Yeah, because Cena couldn't put him cleanly because he has a problem of doing that. I don't know. You know, his ego. You know, because of that kid. I think because that kid, it distracted him and he won. I think Bray Wyatt. And then I think they had another match. I can't remember, was it Payback or whatever it was. And it was like a last man standing match. And then Cena won again. And it was a stupid finish. And I just thought myself, he beat him twice. He had to beat him again. And that was the end of it. Didn't exactly help Bray Wyatt's career, did he? I mean, he didn't exactly. I mean, if you look back, Cena's never made anybody a star. So that's a fact. You think I'm wrong? Go and check the records. I know some Cena fans will probably disagree and cry and lie, but it's true. So deal with it, fuckers. But yeah, enough about that. Yeah, I mean, you have to. If Undertaker's wrestling at WrestleMania, there's no point in being there. What kind of form can it be used? I mean, fans, let me know if you think, you know. Tell me if he couldn't wrestle at WrestleMania. Tell me what sort of form he could do at WrestleMania. You tell me. I mean, my opinion is nothing else he could do. He's not, like I said before, he's not going to be on commentary. He's not going to be on backstage segment. I mean, he's not going to be doing the corporate stuff with the suit on. And what is he going to do? Start sell hot dogs? I mean, come on. What is he going to do? I mean, tell me. He's just going to have to wrestle. And he didn't really say he's retired. So I think the perfect way to have this is him versus Sting, retire match, both go, that's the end. You know, unless he's healthy enough. If he's healthy enough, he should do a match. If he's not, don't do it. Because we know last year his match wasn't that great. And yeah, it was, it wasn't all his fault. He was early in the match and he got concussion and stuff, so that kind of didn't help. But yeah, some say that Taker should have a rematch with Lesnar. What? So they will have a rematch for the title after, because Lesnar conquered the streak. He could get, some fans actually think Undertaker versus Lesnar should happen for the title, with Undertaker winning the belt. Well, I don't know. I would pass on that, to be honest with you. I mean, if they want a rematch, maybe not at WrestleMania, another pay-per-view, and really for the WWE title, WWE World Heavyweight title, I don't really think so. I don't think they will put it on another part-timer. I mean, this guy doesn't even peer he peers less than Lesnar does. I mean, come on. I don't really think so. No. I don't. I mean, to me, my opinion, I wouldn't like it. That's just my opinion. I mean, nah. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm just looking at people's. But yeah, I mean, he's got a 7-year guarantee figure for 1 year, for just appearance once a year. That's pretty damn good. I wish I could have that money in my pocket. For my job, I would be loving it. If it's just me appearing once a year for my job, or once a month or something, and you get that much money. Wow, you'd be a rich son of a bitch. That's what. Yeah. Damn. But yeah, I still hope he's Sting versus Undertaker. I don't want to hope too much, But I did say before that Sting will come in WWE eventually. It just felt like it was going to be this year. I just got that feeling with all the reports, and when he didn't re-sign with TNA, I just thought, yeah, he's going to sign. He's going to do it, and he did. And I know it took a while, but he did. And then some people didn't believe it, but I believed it, and he has. And so I'm just looking forward to see next time when we see appearance with the Stinger. So yeah, I think it would be great. Even if Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker happen, I'm not going to bitch and complain. If it happens, it happens. It'd be pretty great. It'd be pretty good. It'd be really, really good. It'd be amazing stuff, actually. So. But I still want Undertaker versus Sting in a way, because I don't know if he could wait another year. That's the problem. Or a triple threat match. You could do that, but I don't know. Yeah, so that's my opinion, guys. You tell me your views on this rumor update news. What do you think, guys? Are you all in for Sting? All in for the Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania? Would you like to see it? Would you not? Tell me why. Give me a pick. Leave your comment down in the section box, or tell me who Undertaker should face at WrestleMania 31. Should it be Sting? Should it be going with Triple H, which could be what's going to happen, or Bray? Or do you think it should be maybe a rematch with Brock Lesnar, or should it be somebody else? Let me know. Comment down below. Tell me your opinion. Tell me your view on it, and so. But that's it. I think I wrapped everything up. I think so. So I hope everybody enjoyed listening to the show. As always, it was good to be on here. It was really good. I'm doing this now regularly. You will probably see me doing more. If I have a day off, I will be doing videos. Tomorrow, perhaps. I don't know if I will be doing it because I got work tomorrow, so I don't know. It's a possibility, maybe, but I think it'll be in the weekend. I will be doing the next video. I have to see how I feel tomorrow. I might be doing a video tomorrow, but you have to see. But tonight I'm going to watch NXT Takeover Evolution, and it's going to be pretty damn awesome. So I know it's going to start soon. I think the pre-show's already started, I believe. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will enjoy NXT Takeover Evolution, as I will. And see you guys for next time. But before I leave, you can subscribe now if you haven't already. Click that subscribe button. Share, spread the word. Tell everybody, your friends, your family, whoever, about my channel. You can leave always feedback. And you can follow my personal Twitter account, which is Captain Free Awesome. Follow the PWF Twitter, is PWF is War. You can like the Facebook page, which is Broadcast Wrestling Fallout. And you can, of course, join the Facebook group, which is Broadcast Wrestling Fallout, which is the discussion group with my broadcast videos and stuff. So do that, guys, now. See you. So take care. I'm out. Peace.